When we talk about designing better homes, most people immediately think about what they can see. Amazing kitchens, pretty lighting, luxury finishes, optimized layouts, etc. But one of the most powerful forces shaping how a home actually feels is something we almost never design intentionally, and that's sound. Welcome back to the Renovation Secrets podcast, where we talk about some of the uncomfortable truths in the residential design, build, and renovation industry, and why I created the WELLbuilt system to help designers, builders, and homeowners maximize the how of making our homes support our health and well-being. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Natalia Pierce, and with over 20 years in the renovation industry and as a certified master kitchen and bath designer and WELL AP professional, I have seen firsthand how our homes are failing the families who live in them. Today's episode is on acoustics and how sound can be more disruptive than we think. The reality is, most homes today are not acoustically healthy environments. They may be beautiful, efficient, and even high performance by energy standards, but acoustically, many of them are quietly working against us every single day. Today, I want to talk about why acoustics matter, what the science tells us, and how sound influences our stress levels, our sleep quality, concentration, and long-term health in ways most people never realize. Did you realize the brain never stops listening? And here's something fascinating. Even when you're asleep, your brain is still listening. Your auditory system never fully shuts off. It continues scanning the environment for signals that could represent risk or change. From a survival perspective, that makes perfect sense. But in the modern home, filled with mechanical systems, traffic noise, appliances, open concept layouts, and reflective surfaces, it means the nervous system is constantly processing background stimulation, not consciously, but biologically. The World Health Organization Environmental Noise Guidelines for Europe make something very clear. Environmental noise is linked to measurable increases in cardiovascular disease risk, sleep disturbance, cognitive impairment in children, and chronic stress responses. And importantly, these effects happen below the level where people report being bothered by noise. In other words, your body reacts even when you think you're used to it. So silence is not empty. It's biological recovery. One of the most overlooked wellness tools in a home is access to quiet. Not just less noise, but actual acoustic calm. Research in neuroscience has shown that periods of silence support memory consolidation, nervous system regulation, reduced cortisol level, improved cognitive performance. Consider this example. Have you ever noticed that when you need to concentrate on following directions while driving someplace new, you turn the radio down? This is how your brain prioritizes concentration. It's like having too many tabs open on your computer. Once you shut most of them down, your system functions a little faster. Silence allows the brain to shift out of alert mode. It creates space for concentration and restoration. Most homes today are designed with hard flooring, open concept layouts, tall stairwells, minimal acoustic separation between spaces. So instead of recovery, we get continuous stimulation. Think about the last time you sat in a truly quiet room. No HVAC noise, no refrigerator hum, no traffic outside, no voices from another floor. It's actually rare. And when it happens, people immediately notice how different they feel. That's not psychological, it's neurological. The problem with most open concept homes, and we discovered this very significantly when we were all stuck in our homes during COVID, open concept living changed the way homes look. It makes you feel more connected. but it also has changed the way sound behaves. Sound travels vertically through staircases, horizontally through open kitchens, across hard floors, bounces off of large windows, and runs through mechanical systems. Without intentional acoustic planning, these homes become echo chambers. And the result? Speech intelligibility drops, background noise increases, and privacy disappears, which is a cause of higher stress. The families don't often realize why the space feels uncomfortable. They just know something feels busy all the time. And there's no volume button to turn it down like we can in a car. Mechanical noise is a hidden culprit. One of the biggest acoustic stressors in homes isn't people, it's equipment. Range hoods, ventilation systems, furnaces, bathroom fans, dishwashers. And if range hoods are too loud, people stop using them, which becomes an indoor air quality problem. This is where acoustics and indoor air quality intersect directly. ASHRAE guidance consistently emphasizes that ventilation systems must be quiet enough to support continuous operation, because if they aren't used, they don't work. And in kitchens especially, this matters more than most people realize. A quiet range hood isn't a luxury upgrade, it's a health strategy. Sound and sleep, the most critical connection. If there's one place acoustics matter most, it's the bedroom. The World Health Organization recommends nighttime environmental noise exposure remain below 40 decibels to protect sleep quality. For context, the typical suburban bedroom near a roadway often exceeds that level. Even small noise interruptions, like HVAC cycling or a distant truck, can shift sleep stages without waking someone fully, and those disruptions accumulate over time. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It affects immune function, metabolic health, memory, mood regulation, cardiovascular risk. Designing for quiet sleeping environments may be one of the most powerful wellness interventions available in residential construction. Why builders rarely talk about acoustics? Acoustics are rarely part of a residential conversation because building code doesn't demand very much of it. Code protects life safety. It doesn't optimize human performance. So unless someone intentionally brings acoustics into the design process, they're usually ignored. Yet organizations like ASHRAE are increasingly recognizing the importance of indoor environmental quality, including sound, as part of healthy buildings. Commercial spaces have been addressing this for years. Residential design is just starting to catch up. And where homes commonly fail acoustically, there are predictable problem zones in every house. Two-story entryways act like sound funnels, open staircases connecting living spaces, hard surface flooring across entire main levels, laundry rooms beside bedrooms, mechanical rooms under sleeping areas, etc., etc., and the kitchen placed at the center of everything, which means the noisiest room in the home becomes the acoustic hub. These aren't design mistakes. They're simply decisions made without acoustic awareness. The goal isn't silence everywhere. Healthy homes aren't silent. They're balanced. We want quiet where restoration happens and clarity where conversation has control where activity happens. Acoustic comfort means shaping how sound moves, not eliminating it. Soft finishes in key locations, door placement that limits transmission, mechanical selections with low sound ratings, strategic separation between active and quiet zones. These are small decisions that create enormous improvements in daily experience. Acoustics need to be considered as a wellness strategy. When people hear the word acoustics, they often think of music studios or theaters. But in reality, acoustics are part of how the nervous system interprets safety inside a space. A calm environment supports regulation. A noisy one maintains alertness. And over time, that difference shapes how we think, how we sleep, and how we function. That's why acoustics are one of the 5 core elements in the WELLbuilt framework. Because designing healthier homes isn't just about what we can see. It's about what our bodies are constantly responding to, even when we don't notice it. A simple question to end with. If lighting affects how we see and air quality affects how we breathe, then acoustics affect how we recover. So next time you walk into a home, ask yourself, does this space allow the brain to rest, or does it keep listening all day long? The answer changes everything about how a home truly performs, and it's exactly why acoustics deserve a place in every conversation about better residential design. If you want more information on the WELLbuilt system, head to our website at detailbydesign.ca/WELLbuilt. As a professional, you can sign up for the program on our website, detailbydesign.ca/WELLbuilt. We also offer WELLbuilt home analysis for the concerned homeowner. Until next time, for silence and thanks for listening. Credits to Hill Makes Music for our intro music. Have a wonderful day.